Good morning, everyone. 12th class, chapter 3, goodwill, nature and valuation. Last method, last minute, and last topic we have done capitalization method. And under the capitalization method, we did capitalization of super profit. So now we will be doing capitalization of average profits. So write down the steps for capitalization of average profit. Method is last method, last topic of the chapter. Capitalization of average profits. So in this method, one or two more steps are there as compared to capitalization of super profit method. So write down the steps. Step 1. In step 1, you need to calculate average normal profits. Average normal profits means few years profits will be given in the question. Then first of all, you have to make it normal profits. Normal profits means whatever the adjustments are given, you will be doing all the adjustments in the respective year's profit. Then after doing all the adjustments, you will be finding out the adjusted average profits or average normal profits. All the abnormalities will be removed from the profits, whether it is abnormal income or whether it is abnormal expense. Okay, so first step is average normal profits. Find average normal profits. Second step is step 2, which is new. Calculate capitalized value of the firm. Whenever you are going to capitalize something, then always the rate is reversed. Okay, there we were capitalizing the super profits. Here we are not capitalizing the average profits. We are finding out the capitalized value of business. This is the new step. So how the capitalized value of the business will be calculated? Write down the formula. Capitalized value of business is equal to average profits. It means step 1, answer of step 1 into 100 upon rate. Average profit into 100 upon rate. Capitalized means 100 upon rate. Okay. So step 3. Yes, in step 3, find out the value of net assets. Calculate value of net assets. Net assets means total assets minus liabilities. Total assets. In total assets, we will be never taking the assets which are non-trade assets or the assets which are fictitious assets. Like I am writing here, except total assets, except goodwill. If goodwill is already given in the question, then that will not be included in total assets. Non-trade investment, all those assets which we have already subtracted for finding out capital employed in the previous questions. Non-trade investments, fictitious assets. Fictitious assets, example, debit balance of profit and loss account, advertisement suspense account. And the fictitious asset. It means if in a balance sheet, suppose this is the balance sheet, if it is given that the total of the asset is 7 lakh, different type of all current, non-current asset, and here it is written non-trade investment, 1 lakh. So it means we will be considering total 7 lakh, then we will be subtracting 1 lakh from this. So the total assets except all these, if these are added, okay. And if these are not added, then we need not to subtract it. So total assets except goodwill, non-trade investment and fictitious assets minus outside liabilities. As we were doing earlier, minus outside liabilities. So this will be the value of net assets and which is equal to capital employed. Same, nothing is new, but here the term is net assets. Net assets means asset minus liabilities. Okay, so then step 4. In step 4, you are going to calculate goodwill. Last step. Again, in this method also, there is no need of years of purchase. You can see the goodwill. For finding out goodwill, what you have to do, from step 2, you need to subtract step 3. So how you can write? Capitalized value of business. Goodwill will be equal to capitalized value of business minus net assets. Or what we can write, step 2 minus step 3 means whatever the answer we are getting from step 2, step 3 will be subtracted from that. Okay, so this will be the value of goodwill. And this question comes again in 3 to 4 marker. So I'm repeating the steps, then we will be doing question. Step 1, find average normal profits. Do all the adjustments if any adjustment is given. Step 2, calculate capitalized value of business. For calculating capitalized value of business, you will be using these profits. These average profits here. Okay, these average profits will be used here. Average profits into 100 upon rate. So this will not be known as capitalized value of average profits. No, this will be known as capitalized value of business. Then step 3, calculate value of net assets. For calculating value of net assets, total of the assets will be done except goodwill, non-trade investment and fictitious assets. If these are already included in the total asset, if we are doing the total, then we will not include all these. Okay, and if these are already included in the total assets, then these will be subtracted. Okay, minus outside liabilities. Outside liabilities like creditors, outstanding BP, all these are the outside liabilities. Capital is an internal liability, you all know. Then finally, the calculation of goodwill. So which is equal to, goodwill is equal to capitalized value of business. It means step 2 answer minus step 3 answer, net assets. So this will be the value of goodwill. Yes, am I clear? Please tell me, students, am I clear? So that we can do a question. Yes, tell me. Okay. Let's start with the numerical. I'm going back to PPT. Yes, this all I have already told you. So this is the numerical. Actual average from the figures given below, calculate the goodwill of the basis of average profit method. It's capitalization of average profit method. It's written wrong, basis of average profit method. It is capitalization of, yes, Toshit. If in balance sheet only investment is written, then we have to assume it non-trade investment. If it is trade investment, then it must be mentioned along with the investments. Okay. If in balance sheet only investments are written, then we will assume that the investments are non-trade investment. Clear? Non-trade investment. If the investments are trade, then it must be mentioned in the question. So this is the actual average profits which are already calculated, 72,000. Normal rate of return 10%, assets 970, liabilities 4 lakhs. So step 1, find out average profits. which are already given. Step 2, find out capitalized value of business. Capitalized value of business. So 72,000 into 100 upon 10, 7,20,000 rupees is the capitalized value of business. Second step, step 3, next step, find out the net assets. Net assets is equal to total assets 9,70,000 minus total liabilities 4 lakh. It means 5,70,000 rupees. Last step, find out goodwill. So goodwill will be equal to step 2 minus step 3. 2 minus 3, 720 minus 720 minus 5,70,000, which is equal to 1,50,000. This is the value of goodwill, rupees, value of goodwill. So please tell me, am I clear with the question or not? Yes. I'm waiting for your answer. I hope I am clear with the method. If not, I can re-explain any part of the topic which you want. Yes. Okay, then fine.